Brian, you wanna come up?
I'm Brian Barrett. I'm on the Recreation Board here in the city of Churchill. Mayor, I'd like to ask the board to take into consideration and name the VFW ball fields in honor of Harold Patterson. We could put that to you, maybe give a sign, make a sign or whatever. We'd greatly appreciate it.
Okay, do we have a motion to do that?
I move we do that.
A second?
Second.
Discussion?
Can you just tell us a little bit about this person?
Harold Patterson is sitting right here, and as long as I can remember, in the city of Churchill, he's been involved with recreation. He's done, he's probably tied more tennis shoes for t-ball kids, and softball kids, and baseball kids than anybody I can know. I'm 60, and I refereed for him back in the day, and there's many guys sitting in here today that shows the support that have refereed for him. And I don't think there's a kid that's come through our recreation department that Harold hasn't touched their lives. I know he touched both my kids' lives. He's well worthy of it.
Okay, I just didn't know him, and I wanted, if we're gonna honor him, I just really wanted you to honor him.
I could go on and on and on. He's a good one.
We could be here all night.
We could be here all night.
I want to add one thing. Not only did he tie a lot of shoes, he refereed a lot of parent fights too. I missed this when my kids were going through it. My daughter was playing t-ball and my son was playing the pitching machine. So I dropped. My wife had Sarah at the t-ball, and then I left. And Brenda said right after I left, there they went rolling down the hill. Two mothers and Harold went rolling down the hill.
That's why you make one today.
Is that true?
That's why he's with the king today.
They were both ex-girlfriends, and they got
Harold's done a good job this year.
You know, looking back, I can remember when Harold used to come to a great store, come up here to help the city. But Harold Patterson probably worked at least 20 years or better for this city and never got paid a dime. He used his own vehicle to drive to the fields, his own gas, and he done it for the kids. That's what he done it for. Paul knows this. I think, Paul, you heard him win in 92.
in 92, Harold worked for years for free. And he did it for the kids. He and his wife ran the recreation department for Churchill. When I first became mayor, I looked around and there was a lot of things wrong. We had a Chrysler K car for a squad car. We didn't have a garage. Our garage was railroad ties. You drove up on them and out in the cold and the weather and worked on city vehicles. And you looked around and there was a lot of things wrong with just about everything, except the kids was playing ball. And they were doing it because of this man. And I think what you're doing is appropriate. And I think it's the least the city can do for this man.
I've known Harold probably 40 years, at least that. And I've never heard him gripe but one time. And I was an alderman, and he griped because Paul was the mayor at the time, hired him to paint the fence at the tennis courts. And Harold hated it. Because you had to paint one side and paint the other.
Harold looked like the silver man every day when he got through.
I guess we got a vote to do that. We got a motion second. Is that right?
Kathy Christian,
Yes.
Keith Gibson,
Yes.
Next, we've got something here on behalf of the city of Churchill for Harold's dedication. And I'll read it here. You can sit still, Harold. You don't have to get up. Presented to Harold Patterson with gratitude for your tireless effort and dedication of over half a century to the Parks and Recreation Department of the City of Churchill, Tennessee, October 2024. Let's give him a... And I've always said, you can't eat a plaque. They're nice to have, but you can't eat them. And on behalf of the City of Churchill too, we give you a Chop House card, and you can take you and your girlfriend or whoever.
Oh, you better not take those two women to the fly. Take a woman, not both of them.
For Brenda saw him go down
Thanks,
the
you
field.
I love you. You look younger. I look younger. Appreciate
Let me get these two old codgers.
Thank y'all for everything you've done for Harold Patterson. I appreciate it.